What's up, guys? It's your girl Phoenix Novell, and I am back today with another art preview for one of my paintings from the Living on Purpose art collection. This painting is entitled King, and it is acrylic on canvas. I was really happy with how this turned out because it was supposed to be a very simple, straightforward piece. And the background was just going to be a solid blue, and the whole idea of doing dot work all around just kind of happened organically. But I did not like the way the blue was. There was something about the blue that I didn't like, and then so I started to just take my paint bottle, because I had the little it looked like the icing kind of tips, where it's the pointed tips where the paint, you squeeze it. I had that kind of paint bottle, and so one by one I started putting little dots of paint around, outlining his profile, and I liked it. Now I'm sure, as you can imagine, because these dots are very small, it took forever. I mean, legit, probably 4 months, because I was working on other paintings in the studio, doing so many different things. And every time I thought I was done, I would see areas where I was like, oh, I should put some more right here. Oh, there's a gap right here. But if you look closely, his whole shirt, including the word King, his face, the exclamation point, and everything else on this canvas except for his hair is done with dots. Alright? So that's what makes King unique. Alright? Because even though I think he has the simplest profile out of all of my other pieces, he took the longest to actually finish, and when you get up on this, there's just the picture jumps out at you. I don't think it has that same effect on camera, but the picture jumps out at you because it's so, it's like textured, not only can you feel it, but it kind of comes alive in a way. And I used different color browns for his face and neck, just to kind of give it that, like when you look at it from a different angle, I wanted it to kind of, a different brown to kind of reflect or shimmer, if you will, because we have different tones. It's not just, one brown. We got different shades in different places. So I was trying to accomplish that effect by using a few, different colors of the brown for his skin. I'm very happy with it. It represents the masculine male energy. It represents stepping into your power, who you are as a black man, not being afraid of your hair, not being afraid of your skin, not being afraid to call yourself a king, regardless of what anybody else says or feels or thinks about you. It's owning it, owning your culture, owning your, heritage, and letting everybody else know that you're proud of it too. My collection is called Living on Purpose, and it's praising people choosing to live on purpose. It's not just for African Americans or any specific, ethnicity. It just so happens that as I was drawing, I was very drawn to the idea of representing where I come from, and what I know, and living on purpose with that. I have so many friends of all different ethnicities and all different nationalities, and I will completely draw them and include them in my future collections. But as I look around, I praised me more, and what I look like, and where I come from, and the power in that. And I've struggled with that myself because it wasn't something that I saw on TV a whole lot, or because our hair can sometimes be very unmanageable, if you will, quote unquote, not so easy to handle. And I learned very recently to embrace what makes you unique, to learn how to love different things just because it's a part of who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because it's not easy or because it's a little bit more difficult to understand how to manage something, how to find the right shades of makeup for your skin, how to care for your skin, how to protect your skin from the sun, what to eat, what's best for your complexion, and what's best for your hair, how to, properly maintain it without getting frustrated and cutting it all off or just wearing weaves and wigs. And there's nothing wrong with that, but just I've embraced living on purpose, and I've embraced understanding more than just saying, you know what, I don't care, what I'm saying, let me just make it easy and simple. No, let me get to know me a little bit more. Let me not be afraid of what's tough, or what's not so publicized or what's not so praised. Let me praise it. But like I said, I think everybody is unique and beautiful, and the more we, in my opinion, the more we mingle, and enjoy each other, regardless of what we look like, regardless of how we've been reared, the better we are as a species. The more we learn about each other, the more informed we are about different cultures, and it makes us just appreciate our differences that much more, because okay, now I understand. And sometimes it's just a matter of peeling back the layers, but instead of just saying, what, this is tough or this is hard or I don't get it, so I'm not going to be bothered. But sometimes if you take the time to learn about where you come from, or to learn about things that, like I said, are not so publicized or not so in the media, the more you might learn about the beauty of that thing, But King represents that, and the exclamation point on the faces that I've used in my that I've drawn in my collection means on purpose, not by accident, not wandering and stumbling. We don't know how we got here. Everybody has their theories, but the truth is we're here. That's what we do know. That's what we can all agree on. So be here on purpose, regardless of what you look like, regardless of the experiences that you had, regardless of anybody else's beliefs about your limitations or whatever. Be who you are and don't be afraid of it. Praise it, acknowledge it, appreciate it, and explore. And who knows where that'll lead us as the human race. Once again, this has been King. And I hope you guys like it. To see my full collection, make sure you visit www.phoenixnovelle.com. Click on the E2P Art Gallery link at the top of the page to see all of my art.